I am Christine Swow. I'm the founder, president of the WhyNotDevin Foundation, and I am Devin's mom. I'm also Colin, Owen, and Brendan, his older brother's mom, and we continue with the WhyNotDevin Foundation to help other families, and we're grateful for the support of Jack Zabi and our community. Sure. The WhyNotDevin Foundation is an organization that we established in 2017 after Devin passed away to help other families in the same way that our community helped us. We give grants to families who have a child diagnosed with DIPG. It can be used for medical treatment, travel, to make a memory, to pay their mortgage, whatever the family needs. When Devin was sick, our community rallied around us, and we financially didn't have to worry about very much, so we could focus on fighting and trying to find a cure for Devin. And so it really meant so much to me that I wanted to be able to do the same thing in return for other people. We also fund a nurse navigation program that I wish we had when Devin was sick, but it connects a nurse with the family within 48 hours of diagnosis to help navigate. And so fortunately now all of my grants are funneled through that nurse navigation program as well. And then we also, I host a DIPG mom retreat weekend. I haven't been able to do it since COVID, but I'm going to restart them this spring. And so it's just a weekend for moms who have lost their child to DIPG to be able to connect, laugh, have Reiki, healing, massages, wine, anything else, beer, of course, and any, just kind of a weekend where everyone gets each other and can kind of tell our stories and be together and laugh. And so when Devin was first diagnosed, I always am the eternal optimist, and I thought someone has to be first, why not Devin? And so when he was sick, we created a Facebook page to kind of let everyone know what was happening. Mostly our friends and family. We have a large family, our community is amazing, like I mentioned, and so we didn't know that it would grow the way that it did, but we called it #WhyNotDevin. And so obviously Devin was not the first, but hopefully someone else will be. So why not Oh my gosh. So Devin is my youngest of 4 boys, all born within 5.5 years of each other. They're all very athletic, outgoing, but Devin was charismatic, funny, kind of larger than life, and was not going to be the quiet 4th brother who no one knew. Everyone knew Devin, from his friends, all their parents. He also loved first responders and soldiers, and he would go up and shake their hands completely on his own and thank them for their service, whether it was, like I've mentioned, military, police, firemen. He was in awe. He was very athletic too. So all my kids play lacrosse. He was the kid in the goalie who just let his brothers whip balls off of him, and yeah. Oh my gosh. Our community, I cannot speak enough about. I grew up in Maine and moved here when I was pregnant with Owen. The way our community has continued to support us, to have green lights, to have the WhyNotDevin stickers, merchandise, and just continue to tell stories. Jack Zabi is obviously a huge part of that too, with year after year having us and helping us host Devin's Dash and continuing to grow that every year. And then with the House Lager sales, it's a way that we can continue to tell Devin's story, and by telling his story is what keeps his spirit alive. So the year before, like the Christmas before Devin was diagnosed, so 1 month before, actually that's a lie, I'm sorry, it was the year before, he was in preschool. I hosted Christmas Eve, and Devin was, as I mentioned, my charismatic and very outspoken and outgoing, but so loving child. But, around Christmas time, kids are a little bit crazy. And so we had hosted our whole family on Christmas Eve, and they have this elf app that you can put pictures in and things about your child. And these elves tell this whole little story in this video of each child. So I did it for all 4 of my kids, but Devin, being my little mischievous child, I decided at the end the elves decided whether you were on the nice or naughty list. And so Devin was watching this whole video, sitting in my brother's lap, watching these elves. You can't believe they know like where he goes to preschool, who his teacher is, what sports he plays. And at the end, when the meter was going back and forth between naughty and nice, it stopped on undecided. And his hands went into his face, and he started immediately bawling, hysterically crying. And my funny joke went very rogue very quickly. And so I was like, it's okay. You still have time. We still have 5 hours until midnight, until it's Christmas. And then, of course, his brothers were all absolutely on the nice list at this point because I could not do that. And so he kept asking, but I needed time to be able to go do a new video to say he was on the nice list. And so finally I did, and he saw that he was on the nice list, and all was right with the world. But he loved Christmas, as most kids do, and everything about it, and being the youngest of 4 boys, he brought the magic continuously. So, yeah.
So cute.
Yeah.